Hi, welcome to Celebrity Cars. You clicked on this 2016 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. It's a custom Sprinter van. It's got an incredible interior. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas, halfway between Summerlin, Nevada and Henderson, Nevada, right off the strip at 7770 D. Martin Drive. Hey, listen, it's a 2016. It has just over 6,000 original miles. It's basically still quote unquote brand new. It's in incredible shape. We're going to walk around it kind of sort of slowly and just give it one pass because I've been unable to find any blemishes. That's the reason why I'm here today, is not to go over all the details of inside. I'm going to show you, but at celebritycars.com you'll be able to read all the descriptions about this van. Okay, without further ado, like I said, I'm your living, breathing condition report. We're just going to go over and make sure this thing doesn't have any dents or scratches or any of those things. And I've already looked at it multiple times. This entire front nose cone here, aside for a little bit of dirt down below on the bottom that hasn't been cleaned properly, there's barely even any road wear on this vehicle. Again, you see a little bit of watermarks. We don't need to focus anything on them, but all the way up here, I don't see any small chips. I barely see any road wear at all, which means, you know, little chunks or little rips in the paint, and just normal cruising down the highway bugs. They could start to bang up and make little marks. But I've run my finger all over this. I've looked down here on this protector. There's no marks, folks. There's no scrapes across the bottom of the car. So we're in excellent shape. The headlights are in great shape. The grill's in great shape. The parking lights are all in great shape. And we've got nothing to worry about. This is a kind of rare when it comes to a used car that comes to us, even with 6,000 miles. It will have some abrasions to it, and we don't have any. So we're pretty lucky here. So let's continue down the driver's side. We're going to look at the wheels. We're going to look at the gray paint. We're going to look at the pinstriping. Notice it's a 2500 series, and it says blue efficiency on the side, and it's got some other emblems on the back that we're going to acknowledge too. So you understand what model this is. But the side view mirror is in wonderful shape. Maybe there's it rubbed right here, or maybe that's wax. I'm not really sure, but there's a little itty bitty mark right there. We're looking at the driver's side window glass. All of it's in wonderful shape. The window tint all the way down the side. I've already been down the sides of these, so we can back up and move down a little bit more. The lower part of the skirts down here as well, all of this is in terrific shape all the way down the sides. There's barely any road wear whatsoever. The rear wheel and tires in great shape. The rear mud flap, all it needs is a good clean job, and that will look beautiful. It says private coach back here. And once again, all this pinstriping is in good shape. The Celebrity Cars emblem there on the side that we just put on for the heck of it. And here's the whole back end of this Sprinter van. Once again, just like the front, believe it or not, we don't have any blemishes back here. And nobody's backed into anything. These quarters on both sides. This is the most popular place where you're going to run into things back here. And nobody's run into anything, so we're lucky. You get a free and clear vehicle here. It says Blue Tech, mentioning it once again. And we're going to work our way up the passenger side. Once again, we're moving kind of quick today because there's nothing to point out. We don't have any dings. We don't have any rust. We don't have any road wear or road damage. Here's your passenger side rear wheel and tires, all in great shape because this vehicle is practically brand new. And it only has 6,000 original miles. These tires are all in terrific shape. Again, down along the whole side of the car, the vehicle, all this maroon color down here is all in fabulous shape. Even these kick panels are climbing up in. There aren't any huge abrasions in it at all, and it's all in good shape. And we'll work our way up here to the passenger side door. Again, we did not exactly acknowledge all of this glass, but all of this glass is wonderful. The window tint is in great shape, and the passenger side door is good. the front fender, all of that, and your front wheel and tire are all beautiful. You're seeing what I'm seeing, folks. It's really nice stuff here. Okay, I'm going to open up the passenger side door so you can get a good look at the cabin inside the passenger side. It's fairly simple and normal in here in the passenger location of the vehicle. We'll open up the driver's side door and work our way over there in just a moment too, but check out this interior. I'll climb up in here while you're pointing into the back. Could probably climb in here for 1 second. There's a very large television set in the rear. We have beautiful lights across the top. We have another television set, which would be in the facing this direction, right behind the driver and the passenger. The rear bed folds out back here. All these things you can find out at celebritycars.com. But right here now, in the meantime, all of this stuff, all the dining area, the coffee, the mug holders, the wood condition, it's all beautiful. A little dusty in here, just a hair, but all the remotes are still in. Everything lights up really nice. We can add crazy light video stuff to it later on. It comes with some champagne glasses, and it's a very, very luxurious ride in here, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. Okay, I'm going to walk over and open up the driver's side. Over here we have a bunch of switches and buttons that you'll find when you come over that take care of the strobe lights and do everything in the back. Up here you have all your audio and creature comforts, your AMG badge for the special edition of this vehicle, and the odometer saying 6,029 original miles. All the gauges are good. We already know that this runs terrific. We've driven it around a little bit, and the seats are in wonderful condition. There are no rips and tears. The floorboards have a very sufficient rubber guarding here to protect the floor. There is no carpet underneath. It's a hard shell underneath. Matches up to this, which is all smart. And boy, there you have it. We wanted to open up the back real quick so you can see what's going on back here. Right on the other side of the wall is part of the rear seating that fold down, become a bed. This is the rear wall. We do have storage back here. It's about 1.5 feet from the rear door to the back, so you can obviously put some suitcases back here, stack them on top of each other. But this is the kind of room that you have all the way in the back here. Got some storage compartments in the doors for some paperwork or some gloves. And this pretty much comes with everything, folks. It's ready for you. Okay, we have an instrument cluster right above the windshield, right up here on the headliner. Some buttons here. You hit some of these guys here, and you got some lights going on internally in the back. You see right now we just found some remote controls that program the television sets, so you can see the television set in the front and you get to see the television set in the rear. We've also turned on the skylights, if you will, inside, and you got a little star atmosphere here with some purple lighting that you can change to the different colors, and your main skylights in here. So the technology is crazy in this very fancy Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Okay, so we've got extra compartments up above for storage, for snacks, for clothing. We've got instrumentation and buttons next to each one of the seats to recline and do whatever you'd like for them to do and fold down. I'll mention these seats. I was asked to bring up these seats. I think I've never felt seats like this. This is the softest leather I've felt in a very long time. All of these seats are in perfect condition, and these couldn't be silkier. It is leather. I'm not sure what kind, but it's a much softer one than than normal vehicles. I'll just say that. There's an iPad down here. Once again, there's just technology galore back here. There's buttons back here for this passenger and buttons back here for this passenger. Here's your television set going on back here. Lots of AC vents, speakers all over the place for surround sound, and once again, more cubby holes for extra storage, and they're even lit inside, so you can see inside as well. This vehicle's stunning, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any more questions about this Sprinter van, custom Sprinter van, give us a call, 702-818-1031. It's in beautiful shape. So you could walk and step in and step out of it, rather nice, and you cart all your friends and family around. Give us a call, 702-818-1031. CelebrityCars.com. You can find a bunch of photographs and more pictures about it and learn a little bit more. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I promised a quick ride around the block in this 2016 Mercedes-Benz custom Sprinter van. You've seen inside, you got to see all the lights, you got to see all the television sets, and right now we're up in the driving compartment here, okay? We've got stereo system. We'll turn that back on. I just turned it off. We'll make sure we get some music playing out of the speakers. Okay, so the radio's in good shape. We've got the air conditioner on now, hovering around 70 degrees. We want to have the air conditioner on while we're cruising around here, although it is winter outside, but 70 degrees is good. Get to make sure that everything operates while everything is on. We have switched off all the electronics in the back via up here on this console located up on the headliner above the windshield. So my foot's going to go on the brake. I'm going to engage drive, and we're going to go for a light cruise down the back of the parking lot around Celebrity Cars. We'll keep quiet so you can hear this. There's not a whole lot to hear. We're up to about 30 miles an hour. This vehicle barely makes any sound whatsoever. Okay, let's hit the brakes for the first time. Let's see how they do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's wonderful in here, folks. With 6,000 original miles, there's no pull to the right. There's no pull to the left when I hit the brakes. There's no vibration in the brake pedal. This all is running exactly the way it should, and very quietly. This is a diesel, remember? Okay, once again, we're doing about 20 miles an hour. We're slowing down to a complete stop, and then we're going to get on the gas pedal a little bit, and so you can hear the motor, hear the shifting, and see how much power this has. Now this custom Sprinter van has all the power in the world to get out of its own way. I wasn't on the gas pedal whatsoever. It's extremely smooth, plenty of power. You can feel it underneath your foot, and you know that it's got plenty of power. But this is a beautiful machine. Does everything it's supposed to do. Nice and quiet. There's no cabin noise in here. There's no extra rattles going on. There's no wobble. Everything is nice and smooth. And you'd be proud to put your family, co-workers, so on and so forth, in this custom Sprinter van. If you have any more questions, give us a call, 702-818-1031, and we can help you out with all these extra buttons and bells and whistles. There's plenty of them in here. Beautiful ride. Give us a call. Happy holidays.